Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a beautiful day, much like yesterday, maybe a touch cooler, but still about 70, 68 to 70. Tomorrow for your Wednesday, also about 70 and sunshine, which reminds me, tomorrow we will be exactly 1 week away from the opening of Dublin Deck. We're so excited. So today, 8 days away. The countdown continues. 1 week from tomorrow, Dublin Deck. All the families welcome. Come early for dinner. Stay for the dancing and the drinks and all the good times, the giveaways, the tickets. We're going to have the live bands, the DJ every Wednesday. By the way, this coming Wednesday, 1 week from tomorrow, we start with an open bar from 5 to 6 to kick things off. Then we got Kane Brown and Luke Bryan tickets, Southbound on stage. We also have DJ Salty Jim. And yes, an incredible menu. 8 days out. Let's get it. Hope everyone had a great Monday yesterday. The weather was absolutely phenomenal. What a day. And we just have to keep bringing it up. You get a day like that yesterday. It's worth talking about. Makes you feel good. Hope you got out there. Saw a lot of people, exercising, walking, having lunch outside. You just love it. You see a lot of activity at the schools, right? You got the spring sports going on, and it just makes for a happier feeling all the way around, for sure. So how are we going to get started today? I like to bring you some fun stuff to kind of set us off on our way. This is a fun one, and I think a few people can probably relate. Things that you say, or people you know, will say wrong on purpose. Like, it's not the right way to say it, but you want to, annoy your kids or something. Like this one. There's someone who responded that instead of calling it Google, I call it the Google, just to annoy my children and sound old. So they have two ways of doing that. I said, I'll look it up on the Google, or I'll go search it on the Goog. I'll give it a Goog. And their kids absolutely hate it. I probably would too, but it is kind of funny. Inspired by an old SNL bit, somebody responded that instead of saying strategy, they call it strategery, which I've never seen that SNL bit. Merlot, you like a nice glass of Merlot? Would you on purpose call it Merlot? Some people do. I mean, not on the list is Target. A lot of people like to do that and have a little fun with that. So Merlot, kind of similar. Merlot, Merlot. When you see multiple deer, more than one deer on the side of the road, you go, oh, look at all those deer, right? The plural of deer is deer. Well, not when you want to say deers. Look at all those deers over there. That would give the family a little bit of a laugh. By the way, these are good for a road trip too. You want to break the ice. You want to have a little fun. Get the kids involved. They would hate you for it, by the way. Brain surgery, rocket science. Do we put the two together? One of the main responses of things we like to say wrong. It's not rocket surgery. That's correct. It's actually brain surgery or rocket science, but people like to say rocket surgery. Water under the bridge? No, how about water under the fridge? That seems to be a popular one. By the way, we've all had water under the fridge, but the phrase is water under the bridge. I hope you do know that. Somebody responded, things we say wrong on purpose, that when her mother wanted to say Eureka, instead of Eureka, she would say urethra. That would be a good one. Pronouncing Arkansas, Arkansas, is another one that made the tops of the list. Pokemon, Pokemons. Scissors, people like to call it skizzers. This is a good one. And I think Long Island would probably do this a lot. Sandwich, instead of sandwich, it's sandwich. Now, there's an old movie with Billy Crystal where he is a therapist to the mob. And I forget that it's a very funny movie. And by the way, I feel okay that I can't remember the name. It might come to me as I'm talking it out. It's a famous movie, and You don't have to text me. It's fine. I'll Google it. It's okay. But there is a famous joke in that movie using the word sandwich. What's a low-fat sandwich? A half a sandwich. Very good line in that film. And Billy Crystal, he's a therapist to the mafia, is good film. And I'll give you this one. We'll leave off on this. Espresso, it's not espresso. A lot of people put the X in there instead of the S. Sabrina Carpenter has reminded us all that it's espresso, not espresso. But that is one that people either say wrong a lot or like to say wrong on purpose. Plenty more to do today on your Tuesday, April 29th, on a beautiful day, 70 sunshine. Prom season colors. What are the top ones here this year? We'll get to that. Something unusual that a husband and wife did that had a 0.0000001 chance of happening. We'll get into that. And a failed prison escape attempt that really should not have happened. Bad move by this criminal. We will get to that as well. Your next Bald and the Beautiful up about 8:12. And once again, a gorgeous day of sunshine, close to 70. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.